Hola from Cuba. Actually, we're in Riverton in the mid-north of South Australia, and we've just finished filming the last story that I'm going to do for this year, which is on faba beans, which will be hopefully up on the first program of Landline next year. But by the time you see this, there's a great big hay truck going through the shot, but we're going to keep on going. By the time you see this, I will actually be holed up in Havana with my family. So I'm sorry I can't be there in person to accept this award. It's been a big year, it's been a very big year, and particularly with one story, and therefore I'm really proud to actually be receiving this award this year, particularly as I know that there are so many other very talented rural reporters around that I was up against. I think I've probably said it before, but TV is very much a team sport. And I have a great team around me. I have the wonderful Kerry State, who is my friend and colleague, and who we bounce ideas off each other. And her high standards hold me to account as well. And then we have two camera crews, largely, that we've worked with. So Greg Ashman and Andrew Birch, who are the cameramen, and Tony Hill, and he's not going to like his name mentioned over the sound of that. Tony Hill and Chris Nilsson, the two sound guys, and they're the best of the best within the ABC. So we're very lucky, Kerry and I are very lucky to be working with them. And then for this story, the Q Fever story in particular, there was one editor who should be mentioned, and that is Bobby Stafford, who at the end of shooting for a number of months had to craft hours really of interviews and pictures into something that was viewable, and ran 45 minutes long, so ended up running the whole of the Landline program, which is fairly rare. One of the other things I want to do is, I don't know whether Kendall Jackson is there at the lunch today, but as a former regional reporter who was gutsy enough to talk about her struggle with post-Q fever fatigue, I want to thank her for doing that, because it has raised awareness for this fairly crippling disease. If, as a journalist, we can raise awareness and possibly save lives, then that is, that's something that I'm very pleased to have been able to do and very proud of. Anyway, I have an appointment with the Cuban cigar factory in a moment. So Merry Christmas to all of my friends and colleagues with the Rural Media Association. Adios amigos and hasta la vista.